Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a pre-market live show. It is Tuesday, October 22nd, and it looks like the market's a little red this morning again, but we'll see what's going on. So let's hop in and see what's happening here. Microsoft is down 0.40%, Apple's down over a 0.5%, Meta's down a 0.5%. Tesla's down 0.84%. We're keeping an eye on that for earnings tomorrow. Nvidia is down 0.34%. So a lot of them down. Meta and Google are both flat. So let's go on and see what's going on. All information presented here is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not intended as financial advice. So always do your due diligence. Let me hop in and check out the Jolie's jumpers real quick and see what they're doing. I know I posted them. Here we go. APVO. Let's look at it and see what's happening this morning. APVO. Let's go over it here. APVO. Here we go. It did run up yesterday and it got up. What did it do? It opened at 21, got up to 45 this morning. It opened at 27, ran up 3 cents to 30, pulled back to 25 right now. So might have to pull back on that, but that was running up yesterday. BLNK, is this moving? It should be moving closer to that 25 cent area. It is. It's at 211 right there. And like I said, we should see it get right around that 25 cents, and then we'll have to look at it and see what it wants to do, but it's slowly creeping its way up there, and it's at 211. So keep an eye on that BLNK. We've watched it go from the top to the bottom in a perfect setup. Well, not like setup that it was going to blast off, but a perfect little setup from top to bottom and seeing when it was going to move. So there you go. DRUG down 355. It's still in the 40s, 44, 47, and it's just still at the top. Maybe it's going to try to set up again because it's not rushing down. Maybe it's just pulling back, making a little room so it can bounce back up here. Who knows? This thing's crazy. It is on drugs. So I'll watch it and see if it wants to move. GNPX, we're up big time on this bad boy. It's up to 353. It gapped up again this morning. It opened at 360. It got to 374, and right now, like I said, sitting at 352 GNPX, and that thing is a monster. So that bad boy ran quite a bit, and I was posting it this morning, and it is up a lot for us. IVP, another one that we were super early on, and this bad boy's blasting up over 13 cents higher this morning. It ran up nice yesterday. It ran up to what, 98 cents real quick, and let me just see what it's going to do today. It looks like it's going to continue its way up. It opened at 42, got to 57, and it's sitting at 47 right now, and not looking bad at all. So IVP could be another mover for today. JBDI, let's look at this bad boy. This one's fairly new, but not looking bad. I have a feeling we looked at it before, and I was saying it was a new one, so it's definitely hard to tell what it wants to do. But let me take a look on mine and just see. A little pullback. It was trying to move yesterday. It did open at 106, got to 161, and this morning it opened at 134, got up to 139, and back to 124. So I'll keep my eye on it because it is way down there. It just doesn't. It's a fairly new one, so it's hard to tell. MKTW market wise, this one's popping up there, up 14 cents this morning. I think I noticed this jump up yesterday, if I'm correct. Yeah, it did. It jumped up yesterday, opened at 60, got up to 105, and it closed at 77. This morning it opened at 77, and it kind of just came down to 73. So that one, KTW is another one that we had looked at market wise. And that one jumped up to yesterday, and we'll just see if it wants to continue moving at all today. It is, like I said, at 73 cents. So we'll see what it wants to do. And that's market wise. NCI, this is another big popper right here. It's just up a penny. It's in the top. So, like I was saying, maybe it'll run this morning. It ran up a little bit. It opened at 140, got up to 175, and it's sitting back at 140. Yesterday, it opened at 99, got up to 180. So that bad boy was soaring. But again, it did run up this morning, not looking terrible. but maybe it'll try to run up into that top a little bit more today and get some momentum so you can squeeze some more out of it. So we'll keep an eye on it. NITO, N2 off. Definitely looked at this bad boy as well. And this jumped up yesterday. Opened at almost 22 and got up to, well, I just 51. And let me look at it now because it's not looking bad at all. NITO, a little pullback, opened at 32, got up to 33, and now it's at 32. But yesterday it was looking solid, and I still think it looks pretty solid this morning. So keep an eye on NITO. That's another one that we were looking at the other week. So I'm not sure where the price was, but there you go with just another one on the list that's popping up that we had on our list. Rivian's down to what, $10, and it's hitting that bottom. So let's keep an eye on it as we have been and just see what it wants to do, but let it keep on dipping back. That's perfectly fine because we'll know exactly when it's ready. Save, SAVE, is Spirit Airlines. And that did jump up a little bit yesterday. It ran up to what, 254? Yeah, 254 it was. Let me look on this. SAVE. Yesterday, 254, it opened at 208. Today it opened at 226, got up to 236, and it's coming back down to 221. And yeah, I'm not so sure about this company either. I know Spirit Airlines is not in good shape and it's not looking very healthy. Let's put it that way. So we'll keep an eye on Spirit Airlines, see if they end up going bankrupt too because they're not looking very, very healthy. I know they got a little pop, but that was nothing. So maybe another airline's going to come in and scoop them up and save them. So we'll see what's up with Spirits, SAVE. But let's look at SRM. We were looking at this SRM Entertainment, and this one's jumped up today. And I know we were looking at this recently. Um, Jumped up yesterday 73 cents to 153, and then today jumped up even more, 132 to 178. Its low is 117. It's at 118 right now, and it's just kind of pulling back, but that had a really nice run up and was set up SRM, and I know we were looking at that one. So there's another one that's popped up. TC, what is that? BP. That one was running this morning. I did see that up. Let me just see. TCBP. Um, Here it is. Yes. Wait a second. Yeah, here we go. Yesterday it opened at 498, got up to 504, but then it closed at 258, and then this morning, so it was looking pretty good after yesterday's dip. And then this morning opened at 265, ran back up to almost 466, and it's sitting at 356 right now. So TCBP is bouncing back, and keep an eye on it to see what it wants to do. ULY. Let's look at that one. That's one I don't think we've looked at, and it is moving here. So let's take a peek at this bad boy. It ran up yesterday, opened at 65, 129. It got up to, and its low was 62. It closed at what, 89, and then today it opened at 95, so it gapped up a little bit and got up to 165. So ULY definitely moving this morning. Might keep a little momentum, so keep an eye on that one. ULY and XBY. Um, is that what XBY? Let me see. Isn't it? Let me see. Oh wow, this is a brand new one, huh? Just came up on my what did I even find? Yeah, on mine. X no, that's a I'm lying. That's a crypto one, so that is not it. I'm not sure what XBY is, but we'll have to take a peek. I know there's one that's similar to that that did move, so maybe I'll find it. And there we go, Jolie's jumpers. Thank you very much, Asian Jolie. And let's look at IVDA real quick and see what that's up to. Let me take a peek at it. IVDA. It's at 166, sitting in a really good spot right there. I can tell you that. And XBP, that was it. You got it. That was, I knew there was something very similar. XBP. Thank you, Laptop Travel. IVDA will do that, and then we'll do XBP. Um, So here we go. IVDA looks like it's sitting in a really good spot right there. And let me see. Today it is not doing anything yet, but I would keep an eye on this bad boy to try to move. It does look pretty good right there. I can't say that it doesn't. And XBP, that one was moving. That's the one that Laptop Travel had. I couldn't think of it, but I knew it was something very similar. And today it ran up yesterday. It opened at 114, got up to about 144, and it closed at 137. Well, it opened at 169, and it ran up pretty high today. Let me just look on mine, XBP, and it ran up to 258 this morning. So it got up to what? Um, 253 yesterday, and today it got up to 228, not as high, and probably going to be coming back down. So it did run up in the top, though. We'll have to see if it can change that momentum. But at the moment, it looks like it's hitting that top and coming back down. And that is XBP. And you were right, that was it. And thank you, Laptop Travel and Asian Joe Lee for the Joe Lee's jumpers. And let's see what else is going on in this market. Like I said, it opened up pretty red, and it is pretty red right there, mostly red. So let's just look at the big caps, the Mag 7, see what's happened. SPY is at 580. It's down, and it maybe it is going to cross down, or I mean it could bounce off right there. Don't get me wrong, but it has a better chance now to cross down and come back down to that 576. So let me just take a look at the SPY on mine, and it is hitting it. I mean it would be healthy for it. Like I said, it kind of needs to make some room, but it's set up so bullish that I don't know if it will, but maybe they're gonna hit a little red run right here for like a week or two before they really set up, or a week or so. So let's watch the SPY today and see how it's gonna react and get around the support line right there. So I'll be watching that for sure. And let's look at our we'll look at GameStop, AMC, and then GameStop looks like it's pulling back just a little bit more. AMC is just flat at 429. I'm telling you, that one's getting set up for something. And Chewy is just flat at 227.68, but looks like that one's going to be pulling back some more. So we'll keep our eye on the meme stocks. NVDA, Nvidia, that is down 8 cents. Looks like it's hitting the top right there and just kind of stopping itself. So not getting into the top. Let me take a better look. NVDA. I'm not saying it's not going to change course today, but right now it's just hitting that top and bouncing back a little bit, not pushing its way in. Let's put it that way. Apple AAPL. I can't even type it in. Here we go, the third time. 235, getting down $1.45 and just pulling back. And like I said, it's in between a channel right now, and which is pretty much at 235 and 236. It can come down to that 232, or it could even come down to like 229 if it really needed to. So Apple is setting up super bullish, but again, just kind of jumping around a little bit, pulling back a hair. So they may need to pull back. And again, they've run up to the top. They could use some room on the charts. Although Apple's safe to run, but maybe a little room wouldn't hurt it. Google is pulling back a little bit, and we were looking at it yesterday, and I wasn't sure. I said, let me look at that bad boy tomorrow to see if it's going to be jumping up onto that hard line or pulling back. It is dipping down. It's down 79 cents and looks like it's curling down. So I think the Mag 7 could see a brief little pullback. So we'll obviously be watching that. And if they're going to pull back a hair, big caps, the penny stocks will continue to soar. Amazon at 188.10 and it's down 97 cents, sitting in that perfect spot, just waiting to get curled through there. As a matter of fact, let me see. It did curl through and now it's coming back down on Amazon. Hold on. AMZN. Here we go. And it's just riding the line, but it looks like it's going to pull back. So it does look a little like it's going to pull back just a hair more. Maybe this one's going to drop under that support line like the SPY did as well. So that's Amazon. Meta. This one's down 246 to 572. And like I've been saying, it could use a little pullback to the 550s. So it was at 600 and said it was going to pull back. And here it is at 572. Let's see if we can get it at 550 and run it back up. So I'll keep my eye on Meta. Obviously, we look at the Mag 7 all the time. So we will know what's going on. And Tesla pulled back even more down $1.36 to 217, and it's down there, and their earnings are tomorrow. So look, we'll see what's going on today. They are setting up super bullish for like 2, 3 weeks down the road, but maybe a little pullback this week, it appears. So that is Tesla, and that's our Mag 7. And they're all red right now. So just a little pullback on there. Let's go through and see what's happening on the scanners. ENSC is popping up there. I That's one I know I traded before. I don't know if we looked at it, but ENSC moving up could be a little momentum play right there as well. So keep your eye on this one to try to continue to move up to that top. It opened at 28 and ran up to 37 right there. So not looking too bad. GNPX, we looked at these. ULY, we looked at SRM. We looked at all these guys. We're on top of these. How about RIME? We looked at this a couple weeks ago. Let me take a peek at that one. Let me see what else is happening. ABVO and market wise, we've looked at LGMK, that logic mark. Let me take a quick peek at that. And let's see what else is happening here. And how about JFBR? That's at Jeff's brands. So we'll take a quick peek at these three. RIME. Let's look at it because we were looking at it. It's way down there now. Let me see if it's trying to get moving here. RIME. Nah, just a little pullback, but it could be setting up down here. So let me just keep an eye on this one. Let me jot this down. RIME right there, just so I can look at it today and know what it's doing. LGMK is down like 2%. It did run up yesterday, and it kind of looks like it is pulling back a hair. I'm not sure if it's done or if it's just because the market's all red. So it could just be a little healthy pullback, but I'll keep an eye on that one. LGMK, that's our logic mark. We've been all over that. And JFBR is good old Jeff's brands. I know it ran up. I remember it ran up on September 23rd and the 24th area. And then we kind of stopped looking at it because it had gotten that run. Well, it just ran back up yesterday. It opened at 24, got up to 27, but this morning it looks like it gapped up and opened at 28 and a half, got up to 29. And let's look at what JFBR, Jeff's brands are up to. I think he might have ran up and could be pulling back. I'll keep an eye on that and see what it's up to, but I have a feeling it did cross through. I don't know. It's hard to see right now. And that is today's date. So I will get a better look at that bad boy today. Jeff's brands, JFBR. That's one we were looking at. It is on the scanner right there. So there you go with that bad boy. Let me take a quick peek over here, see if anything else is going on. All kind of the same ones. IMUX is running. Let's see. That TCBP kind of got that bounce. SNSE, I think that's a Sensi Biopharmic, Biotherapeutics or whatever. We looked at it last night. IVP we knew was running, so honestly, not a whole lot happening right now. So there you go with the scanner, the Mag 7, the meme stocks, our Jolie's jumpers. Let's take a quick look at crypto. I know that was down this morning as well. Bitcoin's back to 67,336. And let me hop in real quick and see what the chart looks like. What am I doing here? Here we go on my app, and let me just take a quick peek. And it is coming down a little bit. And again, it ran up so much. I don't know if it's going to cross through though. They could be start rolling off. I have no idea what I just did. Oh well, let me try to scroll through. I just messed up the look on my app. I have no idea. So Ethereum's at 2,633. Let me hop in. Oh man, I just messed everything up. What did I just do? I don't even know what I did. I can't even get to the charts. Hold on. Holy cow. I have no idea what I just did. I might have to come back to crypto in a minute and figure out what the heck I just did because I have no idea what just happened there. Just changed it all around on me. I must have hit something weird. Give me 2 seconds. Maybe I'm getting it better. No, I don't think I am. What the heck did I even do here? I have no idea, guys. I'll have to come back to the crypto and see what the heck I even do. I can't even see them all. Here, let me see real quick. Here we go. At least here's the list. All right, now I can at least see them. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the heck I hit. But yeah, Bitcoin's pulling back, Ethereum's pulling back, Ripple's at 53 cents, and that bad boy, let me get into the chart. That one's pulling back as well. We'll see if it wants to bounce off that MACD. It very well could. Solana's back to 167. Actually, that's not really back. That one's still cruising up. So that one wants to run up a little bit more, Solana, but it will pull back. Doge is over 14.1431. It was up a little bit more, I think, last night. Yeah, it was closer to 15, but still not looking bad right there. So there you go with Doge. And let's look at Bonk real quick, BONK, and see what this is up to. And it's just making a base up here. I don't think it's going to cross through. It's coming down and not looking too bad. I think they may start to try to roll off. Bitcoin's coming back down, making some room, let it get rolled back off, and they can continue to move their way up. So we'll keep an eye on that. And let's go through and see what our laptop lowdowns are looking like. Let me hop into there real quick and find these bad boys, and we can get through them. Here we go. ADTX, let's look at it and see what that's up to because this one was sitting right there trying to get right, or it was setting up trying to get right. It's 20s at 273, and I think it might have to wait. It was trying to get moving and curling up there, ADTX. I remember we were looking at it, and it's just kind of flat right now. So I'll keep an eye on that, and they may just be flat because today is kind of red on the market. So ASST, and again, like I say, there can't be every day can't be green. These are the buying opportunities on these red days. So that's what you look for because you know very well in a day or so it'll be green, it'll be popped up, and it'll be you'll have profit right there. So that's what we'll look for. And again, we'll keep an eye on that SPY and just see exactly what it wants to do. ASST is trying to curl up here. The 20's coming down for it. Might just have to wait a little bit. It's at 117, but not looking bad at all for ASST. So I'll keep an eye on that one. BDMD, I know this is one we were looking at there, and it is at 310. It's that big fish hook. It's getting closer. It's bounced around. Its bottom should have been 281. It's at 310 right now. And BDMD. Let me see. Yesterday's date, but getting very close right there. So keep an eye on it. Did jump up yesterday. It opened at 308, got up to 355. So just keep your eye on this bad boy. And then it closed at 310. So it opened and closed on the same price, but it's like a day out. So keep your eye on that BDMD. That's right there. We've been looking at it. CETX. Let's look and see what that's doing this morning. Up just a hair and not doing a whole lot this morning. It doesn't look like it is crossed through and just running flat at the moment. So we'll have to come back and look at it and see if it can get moving. It did cross through. It was starting to try to catch that momentum. We were saying maybe it'll traditionally curl through and try to move, but now it's just flat with the red market. So we'll keep an eye on that one. CYN. Let's see, up 46 cents. And this one's going to be a bounce off, roll off. So keep your eye on CYN today. This one's going to be a good one right there. So I know that's one we had looked at before, and it's going to get moving, guys. So keep your eye on CYN. It's just starting. It opened at 364, got up to that 401. That's where it's at right now. So look for any pullback, but that thing's going to get cruising. And it looks great, CYN. So keep your eye on that bad boy today. Let's look at edible EDBL. and see what's happening here. Yesterday's date, and it is trying to curl up. Let me just see if it's doing anything on my end. It is just opened at 22 and sitting flat. But I'm telling you, we've been looking at it and it's trying to get there. The 20's coming down for it to like 27 cents, say. This is at 21, so maybe just a little more time it has to eat up and it can get rolling on edible. So there you go. EDBL, GXAI. This one was starting to get set up. GXAI, I know we looked at it. It's like right there. It was pulling back a little bit. It's crossed through. Let me see. GXAI. Yeah, it's just pulling back yesterday a little bit. Not doing anything yet this morning. So can't exactly see if it wants to reverse yet. But we'll give it a look and see. Maybe it has to pull back a little more and come back down to that 120 area. And or into the 120s and then hit that bottom and set back up. But it was looking really good on yesterday on Sunday night. I remember looking at it. It pulled back yesterday, but it will set up. So we'll keep an eye on that GXAI, GSUN, GSUN, Golden Sun Health Technology Group. And this one appears to be setting up really nice right here. Tried to get bouncing yesterday. It opened at 370, got up to 384. But this is one I think we should keep an eye on, GSUN, as it gets set up. So let me mark that one down, GSUN. And that one's going to be a good one. Golden Sun Health, whatever it is, Golden Sun Health Technology. And that one will get set up right there. HCWC, let's see that bad boy. That one's a fairly new one. I know we looked at it recently. And let's see if it can get moving here. Let me take a quick peek. HCWC. And it's hard to tell on mine even. I thought I'd get a better look, but being that it's so new and I like to look at them and the setups, it looks like the 20's right here at 230, so you can see that. And this is sitting at 201, so maybe it's going to wait for that to come down. We can keep an eye on this because it did open up over like 7 and it's back to 201, so a huge dip right there. So we'll keep an eye on that. MGPI. Let's look at that. That is that big old dipper. I think I might have put this on the list last night, but we're going to keep an eye on this. I wanted to see it to see if it was going to bounce. So I know I did have a little mark next to mine if this is the one I'm thinking of. And it is just sitting there this morning and has or yesterday's date. So not doing anything yet. So it's not bouncing, but just look at that as things open up and see if it wants to. MLGO down 1% and just sitting in a really good spot. And I think it's going to get rolled off right there. So keep an eye on this bad boy today. I'll definitely be watching the MLGO to see if it wants to get set up to roll off. Because if it does, it's going to be a runner. NAAS. Just kind of pulling back there. It was really set up nice. And now it's kind of pulling back. So yeah, we're gonna have to watch for a little dip, but it was really looking good right there a few last week, I can tell you that. Um October 17th and even before that, the 15th, 16th. Yeah, the 15th and 16th. I mean, the 17th, it took a nice dip. But it was looking really good. And that 17th was going to be its bottom right there, I think. So we'll see if it can pull back. And that bottom could be around 311 area. So I'll keep an eye on this one because it does look interesting. And that's NAASSANW is that S&W Seed Company, and this one didn't they just split the 18th? Actually, I don't know if this one's even running anymore. Let me look at this date. Oh yeah, October 21st, just not doing anything yesterday. But into the basement off of a split. I don't know if we watched that look. Let me see. And this one has the 21st, so mine has yesterday. I don't even know. This thing's like weird. Something crazy going on with this split. Let me look at this one again as it opens up. Let me see. SANW. 494 in the pre-market. So Did it like bounce? I have no idea what's going on. I know it's split. I have to look at this. Web Bull says it's at 494. Binviz still has it at 290. Like it never even changed the split price. Maybe it did. I have no idea. And it ran up. Doesn't ever say 494. And then Mayan has it at 292. And it ran up to three. I don't know what the heck's going on with this. So I'll take a better look at it today when it opens up and see if I can figure that one out. And that's SANW Seed, S&W Seed Company. But yeah, I mean, it just split, so we do like them, but I don't have a clue what's happening with that bad boy. But this one's looking good. SNOA. This one's setting up. Tried to bounce up there yesterday. Let it pull back a little bit as it sets up. And I think we're going to have a nice little popper with this. So we're going to have to add this one to the list. SNOA, because that's getting set up. SNOA. That one's looking good right there. SVCO. Let's see, take a look. SVCO. What's that doing? SVCO. That one's just pulling back, not doing anything just yet, but that'll be a good one to have on the list as well because that one's going to be setting up soon as it's way down there. And VMAR, let's take a peek at this bad boy. I know that was a recent splitter and ran, but it is pulling back there, still in the basement. Never even got out of the basement, so we'll have to keep an eye on this and see when it wants to get set up again. And there you go. Let's look at the heat map. NVIDIA seems to be up just a hair. That's the only Mag 7 that seems to be up a little bit. The rest are still down. So let's see if the heat map can change. It's a little more mixed right now, but still a lot of red on there. And like I said, NVIDIA is up a little bit. So NVIDIA up 39 cents. Looks like maybe it will get into the top. So maybe these guys were just down early and they want to move. The SPY still at 581. Maybe it'll bounce off of there. I'll keep an eye on it for sure and keep you guys posted. Let me see if you guys want to see anything. And here's that SANW 290. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'll take a better look at that today. Thank you, Laptop Travel. So I will definitely look at that. And U.S. economic data this week. Existing home sales is Wednesday, jobless claims Thursday, services PMI Thursday, manufacturing PMI Thursday, new home sales on Thursday, durable good orders Friday, and consumer sentiment on Friday. And of course, Tesla reports its earnings on Wednesday. So thank you very much for that, Laptop Travel. And there you go. And like I said, there is not a whole lot happening this morning. It's not popping like it was yesterday. I'm not saying it won't change around because it looks a little bit better than when we first got on that 7.5 hours ago. So I'll be keeping an eye on it. You know that, and I'll be updating everybody. Let me know if you're looking at anything. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Greatly appreciate it. Laptop Travel, Asian Jolie, thank you for your Jolie's jumpers each morning. East Coast Beach Girl, Mike Drancalo. Who's that? Energy is everywhere. I agree. I love that. The Stock Panther, there you go. And how about Bong Free Clan? I like that. I was checking out his page yesterday because definitely had some cannabis related bong info. And Andre looks like Andre the Giant and Luis Rodriguez Scott. Jan, how are you? And Brendan, thanks for tuning in. Brendan Mayer looks like he's enjoying the show. So thank you very much for coming back. And again, let me know if you want to see anything today. It's just a little flat and down a little bit, but nothing crazy, just setting up. They can't, and I always say a good market will have two green days, two red days, and a flat day. So, and you need it like that so that you have your buying opportunities, your selling opportunities, and that's how you lock in your profits. So you know that we'll go through everything, and I'll be ripping through the market as it opens up, see what's happening, and keep you updated. I'll be posting on social. So have a great day, everybody. Lock in those profits, trade smart. Let me know if you want to see anything. I'll be posting, and you have a great day. And make sure, like I say, lock in these profits. And GNPX is moving. Oh, you know what? HYZN. We were just talking about that the other day, and that one's popping up there. So that's up over 100%. And I posted that the other day and I forgot about it. I just noticed it again. So there you go with another one that ran up. I'm telling you, we're like 3 weeks early. We've been rolling through these lists and just crushing them. We haven't missed many lately, and we're going to continue to crush it. So one little red day is a beauty because I'll pick out the good ones that are setting up and we'll get right back into them and crush them again. So here we go, guys. I'll be back and, like I said, posting. So let me know what you're looking at and have a great day and see everybody later. Trade safe and lock in your profits, everybody. Have a good day. I'll talk to you.